Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. And as much as we'd like to think you all stood here for this, we know you're here just for the cocktails. You're the party people sticking around to the very end. We appreciate that.
So we'll make it fast. I'm Chris. This is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
This is Tanner on my right. Firstly, if you have any questions that you want to ask us as it goes on, we actually set up a hashtag. You can do hashtag HouseApp, HOUSEAPP, and you can tweet us, and we'll be watching on our iPads and then answer your questions. I guess firstly, how many people here are fans of the show House? Anybody? Okay.
All right.
Quite a few.
How many have seen the app?
Have you guys seen the in-house app? All right.
And who saw it prior to this?
All right.
Okay.
That guy's my favorite guy right there. So what we'll do is we have a little video which kind of gives you an overview of the app and the episodes that were created. And the app was actually created exclusively to house the episodes. So I think we've got
Michael, the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, will play that clip for us right now. With no audio. Well, you can get a visual sense.
Horse's ass.
Once upon a time,
House was looking at my breasts for a reason.
House lied about a people.
You know what's in this bag?
I want to kill this idiot.
An elephant turd is in this bag.
What kind of sick thing is he into?
Marijuana Medica.
The in-house app was created exclusively for the Apple iPhone and iPad platforms, and is one of the first of its kind to include such a wide variety of exclusive original content for a major network show. Upon activating the app, the user is brought into a virtual nerve center of HouseMD-related media. The user can choose to look at media related to specific episodes of Season 6 and Season 7. In the darkroom, we find an assortment of the publicity stills from the chosen episode. This content is updated weekly alongside the airing of each new show episode. Premiering with this app was the original series, or episodes, entitled Nurse Jeffrey, The Bitch Tapes. This 13-part series highlighted the adventures of a hapless nurse at Princeton Plainsboro Hospital in his mission to take down Dr. House.
The story is House stole. That's the beginning, that's the middle, that's the end.
House stole?
Perfect. Beautifully stated.
The episodes went live weekly through the summer hiatus and bridged the gap between the show's seasons for the fan viewers. Another weekly update is found in the free clinic, where a user can register weekly for free giveaways of props from the show. With several other weekly updated features and content, the in-house app has proven to be a popular must-have for the avid fan.
All right. There we go.
House always reminds me of the Blade Runner character with the scary clown makeup on.
Jeffrey, why don't you tell us a little bit about the origin of the House episode and app idea?
Well, when into Season 6, a number of the producers, specifically Katie Jacobs, who was our executive producer, wanted to start creating some new media content for the show, and specifically for fans. And the idea that she came up with at that point was creating this app-only series, since apps at that point didn't have an actual series. Basically, the Nurse Jeffrey character had already been established on House, and immediately overnight he had a huge Twitter following and a whole slew of fans, and we decided at that point, oh, this is great. We can take this character, introduce a web series based on that character into the app, and use the app to launch the series. And essentially that's where it came together. You guys came on board.
Well, and it was interesting because a lot of what Chris and I do is we come in with established IPs and kind of transform it onto, you know, original platforms. So it's actually very rare that we get to work with showrunners who are not only aware of the possibilities, but actually want to be a part of it. Many of them still consider that, you know, that's marketing or something. And many of the things we said that's great, but as a showrunner, you probably want to be in control of this. You may not want to toss that over to the marketing division because it's not going to be your show. You know, it's not going to feel like your show. It's going to feel like a marketing ad. So this was really kind of a breath of fresh air to have a showrunner so,
yes,
you know.
And having somebody so creative and saying, we're not just going to create any kind of content to just put in an app for people and for fans. It was still recognizing our intelligent audience and the fact that, you know, House as a show is obviously established. And here we had this character that plays this nurse, and the thought was we can do this kind of upstairs, downstairs approach where the app series can kind of investigate, the support staff and the people in the hospital that we don't get to see every day in the regular show.
Well, it was a way of answering a call from the fans for more. And we came in from the outside being